Zerline out now to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And they run the option on second down. Fights loose. They find some up. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. There's a short one caught by Ryman. And he takes a pretty good lick there as he'll wind up getting about 3. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. Over the middle, complete. It's Steele. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good, and the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Daniels now on 1st and 10. They'll find Williams on the slant. Gets past one man. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. They'll run it again with Barkley. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. And they'll run for it with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And the route is on here in this first half. after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Ravens. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here comes Steele. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper. He'll decide to keep this once more. Now Burrow loses the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. Daniels now to throw on first down. Flush to his right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Pats are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Zerline now for the PAT. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's Burrow. There's a short one caught by Ryman. Call it no gain there on the first down play.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
On second down, Burrow. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On the ground is Steele. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 27. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Daniels. He's airing it out for Williams. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown. Jamison Williams saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Burrow. He completes it to Evans. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
One of the great coaches said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And Burrow going to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Burrow will throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. There he goes, right side. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Patriots.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half.
Come on, ready?
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Steele. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
They're going to look to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 18. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you can get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Working out of the gun, Daniels. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jamison Williams, 74 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's Steele. Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Steele. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Burrow going to keep it, running right. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
A first down throw for Daniels. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It got his man complete. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. DK Metcalf, 92 yards. And the Patriots get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talked about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Play action. It's Burrow. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down. Here's Burrow. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down. Burrow going to keep it running right. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And they can't bring him down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. On the option left, it's Burrow. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 18. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll drop to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. And this offense on third down today, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and a mile. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Pats will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick them off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
They go play action. Daniels letting one go deep here for Gronk. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 88 yards. And the Patriots are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Jeffrey Simmons able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Nightmare of a game continues for this quarterback, brought down with the game already decided. This sack adds insult to injury for him. Multiple turnovers, down by multiple touchdowns, now dumped early in a drive in the final quarter.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, and on third down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force fourth down.
Rush comes and they block it. It's picked up, and this is a live ball, remember. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Patriots continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. Zerline connects on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Well, not only did they block it, the awareness to go and grab it and then take it into the end zone for 6 points. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Steele. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. They'll set up a throw. There's a short one caught by Ryman. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Again, it's Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ballgame.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
On first down, here's Daniels to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On second down, it's Daniels. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Patriots take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they're really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Right to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On third down, this is Jackson. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll try and run for it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing now is Daniels. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried. About anything, just cutting it loose.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense back out there. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Big 13. Big 13.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle to Evans. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. They'll set up to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. On target over the middle to Hill. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Patriots have done it again. They're AFC champs once more as we say goodnight.